Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the LSU Tigers, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit, and here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And there's the handoff. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Drive stays alive with that completion for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Second down play coming up. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Touchdown, Tigers. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Boy, that's a 14-point swing on the opening drive. Instead of worrying about giving up points, not only do they come up with this interception, but to take it into the end zone, they're an extra point away from really giving their offense an edge.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Second down, looking to throw it. He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he'll let it go. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab behind the line, it's low. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Direct snap to the back. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Man, that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Offense are going to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down, and no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
First down and 10. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
How about the call here? They go with a screen on 3rd down and short. You don't see that called very often. They're not able to even complete the pass, so no chance at a conversion. So we got 4th and short.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed.
Got space, looking to score. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now they get set to kick it away. Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, they go to the air to try to pick up this first down, but it just wasn't meant to be. Defense was ready, made sure to force them into this 4th down situation.
They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Incomplete, a huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Why in the world would the offensive coordinator and head coach decide to go for it inside their own red zone? That's a peculiar choice for this offense.
Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. offense comes up to the line, they might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Running back has it on the screen now. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. They've converted 1 of their 2 4th down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a 3rd attempt right here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for the wide out. He's got it. A 4th down conversion. Drive stays alive. Touchdown, Irish. Just ran away from the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for his 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And the broken tackle there produces a solid game. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They'll feed the back again. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Important 2nd down play coming up. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. The shotgun running play call. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Escapes the pocket. They get him down, but that's a good run, enough to move the sticks and keep this drive going.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the 1st down.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments.
The back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Trying to extend the play. On the run here, lets it go. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. On the junior, gets home, making a sack there. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And he pulls in the catch. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. And he busts loose right down the middle. It's a foot race. Past the 20. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
We're still early in this football game. In the 2nd quarter, it's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. Down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Fielded in the end zone. It's Anderson. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. There's the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Everyone moves the ball across the 40. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Nussmeier. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
So we'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Tries the right with a quick throw. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
The defense has got to do a better job of communicating. That is a wide open receiver. They catch a break by an errant throw by the quarterback.
2nd down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but not before. A solid gain on that pass. One more play before they head to the locker room. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. They'll take a deep shot here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the 1st half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the 2nd half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Comes that LSU offense back onto the field. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a run to the left. Breaking free at midfield. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
But these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. They'll run it here. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Try and muscle for the 1st down. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this offense has really been moving the ball at will on this drive. And a nice job here on this defense to finally come up and make a nice play for no gain.
They will go for it again here on 4th down. They are 1 for 2 so far today. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle made after the completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new 1st down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
There's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. third down play here out of the shotgun. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Ooh, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking to chuck it again. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's got some room. Can he get there? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. And here's the handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. And he's got it again. Eludes a tackle. The gain is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Looking to scramble. Locates the tight end, it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
And that's his second touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
And the important PAT is up and good. We're tied in the fourth. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Heading left after the handoff. Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He'll hand it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Dropping back. It's Nussmeier. Quick throw to his receiver. He's got it for a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's Anderson. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now on this drive. And the tailback's got it again. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the defense takes a timeout with 27 seconds left.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And it's celebration time on the sideline there as they've taken the lead in the final seconds. After the late field goal, they'll kick it away. The offense a chance to tie it up if they can get into field goal position quickly. Returner decides to fair catch this. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Interesting strategic decision. They've got some time to work with. Will they play for a field goal or take a shot at the touchdown and win it here? First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. That's a great example that he's up to it.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down. Well, that's a great performance in the pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play and be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship. That says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically. And they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one.